All right, welcome everyone. Good morning for those on my side of the Pacific Ocean here in Korea and Asia, and good evening for those in the good old US of A. So we are ready to get going here. So we have the Atlanta Braves and the Dodgers. So it's time to get this going, and congratulations to the Lakers last night for winning their 17th NBA championship. And it is the Dodgers' turn, hopefully, to relive 1988. So, yes, so we are excited to get this thing going. So, let's check out a few comments here. So, Bama's going the other direction with Braves. ATL represent. So Pamela's laughing. Yep. So we are here and we are going. So that's why I had to delay this just to make sure I got everything all checked out. So got the I's dotted and the T's crossed. So let's get going with the Dodgers. All right. So now the game is about to start. So Walker Buehler is now warming up at the mound. So he has two starts with an ERA of 3.38. And he's pitched a total, of course, 8 innings, 6 strikeouts. And of course, the last two starts, he's only given us 4 innings. So hopefully he can give us some, maybe 5 this time. So that would be a nice start. Okay, so I was just fixing up the batting order. So now here comes Acuna Jr. playing center field. And now the game's about to get started. And Buehler throws the first pitch. And Acuna pops it up. And Kiki Hernandez is waiting there. And one pitch, one out. Nice start. And now we got Freddie Freeman coming up to bat. So it is nice. Okay, and for the defensive starting, so we have Buehler, Will Smith behind the plate catching, Max at first, and we have Seeger at short, Turner at third, okay, and Kiki at second, and we have the outfield of and Tommy, welcome. So it's time to get this thing going. Okay. So now Friedman is up to bat, Freddie Freeman, who's batting 167. So the count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the defensive shift is on. And Walker Buehler delivers. Friedman hits it deep, and that's not what we wanted to start off with. Home run, Freddie Freeman. So now the Atlanta Braves take a 1-0 lead. And FYI, if you're watching the game, we have fans in the stands. Wow. So there's a few fans out there in a Globe Life field. So wow, that's a good, encouraging sign to have some fan support out there. So that's a good way. That's some good news. Of course, not good news for Dodger fans with Freddie Freeman putting one over the fence. All right. So now Azusa is coming up to bat. He's the DH. So Azusa is batting 227. So now the Dodgers are in the hole 1-0. So it's time. But we still got to play. Okay, next pitch. Azuna chases a pitch low. So he is now ahead in the count 2 strikes. So one down. Atlanta Braves up 1-0. And Azuna's up to bat. Yeah. And a grounder to Zuna. Turner throws them out. We have 2 outs. I think those are fans or family. Yeah, that's a lot of people still. That's like a lot of capacity because they're spread out all over the stadium. That's a good amount of family members. Yeah, that would be interesting to know. All right, so now it's 2 outs. And coming up to bat is Arnault, who's catching. And Bueller delivers a pitch, low and out, ball 1. So, are they really family? I'm looking at the stands. It's like some of them wearing other things there. Okay, so not swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, Takashi. Yeah, hello. Fiction Dodgers in 5. Yep. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so Arnault is now at bat, batting 421. And the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. So Arnault waiting. Bueller delivers low and away, and the count is now 3 balls, 1 strike. So now we have a hitter's count here. And what is Arnault gonna do? Yeah, that's a lot of family members. If that's a family, 10,500 in attendance. Yeah. Okay, we'll have a swing and a miss. Now the count is full at 3 balls, 2 strikes for Arnault. So 2 outs. And Bueller's about to throw his 14th pitch. And he delivers, and he walks Arnault. So we're starting off with a little shaky start here. Yep, that is 1/6 of the Dodgers capacity, which the capacity of Dodger Stadium is 56,000 fans. So, yep, just under 20% there. Okay, now coming up to bat is LIVESTREAM playing second. He's a switch hitter, but I think his natural at bat is as a left-hander. Batties fouls it away. There's 1 strike. So he is batting 200 in this postseason. And Bueller has thrown 15 pitches right now. So already it's looking at another possible 20 at-pitch inning here. Yep, so MLB is allowing 11,500 for the Championship Series and the World Series. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. So it's good news there. So this is kind of going to be a good experiment because now, where I'm at, no fans are going back to the stadiums, and plus the count is getting back up again. But we'll see because in November we'll have the KBO playoffs going here. All right, so Albies is at bat. Bueller has ahead in the count, 2 strikes, and Albies fouls it away. And Bueller has now thrown 17 pitches in this game. So here we go. 2 outs, 2 strikes, runner on first. So it'll be Friedman on first. Okay, there's a grounder to Turner. Turner throws out Albies, and that does it for the top of the first. So Dodgers down 1-0, and they're coming up to bat. Yep, prices are up a ton because of limit. Yeah, you're probably paying an arm and a leg to go watch this, and World Series will probably cost a lot more. So yeah. All right. One thing I love is the batting order. I did not need to switch the batting order for the Dodgers. So here's your batting order for the Dodgers. So leading off will be Mookie Betts in right field. Following Betts will be Corey Seeger at shortstop. Batting third will be JT at third base. Cleaning it up is Max Muncy at first. And behind the plate is the Fresh Prince of Kentucky, Will Smith. And batting sixth is the guy that made that beautiful catch is Cody Bellinger in center. And batting seventh will be A.J. Pollock. And batting eighth, playing second base, is Kiki Hernandez. And batting ninth is CT3, Chris Taylor. And the one behind on the mound is Walker Buehler. So it's basically the same lineup. Yep. So Mookie in the house. Yep. Facts. Yep. So it's gonna be interesting how this is gonna be. Of course, Dodgers. The Dodgers could start wrapping this up. They will. Have a nice, relaxing time waiting. But Tampa Bay is now up 2-0, so they're looking really good. Hi, Scott. Finally not driving, but so tired. I don't know how long I'll make it. Yeah. Hopefully, this game can move and not take 4 hours. Because these postseason games tend to take 3 or 4 hours. But the Tampa Bay game earlier took, I think, around 3.5. So, and Astros made it interesting in the top of the ninth, so they almost made a comeback. All right, so we are back from commercial break. And Alabama, every time I think of Atlanta, I think of Outcast. Yep. It's a Southern Cadillac music. Outcast. Well, yeah, a lot of hip hop acts coming out of the ATL. What is it? T.I. Coolio. All right, so here's Max Fried delivering the first pitch, strike one. And I actually knew about Max Fried coming up in high school because he attended Harvard Westlake High School here. So Harvard Westlake is located in Sherman Oaks, California. So yeah. Yep. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never have I got. Yep. Should play the walk-off songs of the Dodgers. I thought about that, but it's because of, I would have to do so much editing after the game to take out the sound because of copyright. That's the only thing when I play music, it's copyrighted. So it always becomes like a hassle at the end. Okay, Betts is up and the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Betts is batting .368 in this postseason. And on deck is Corey Seeger. So Max Fried, set, and he delivers. Yeah, fouled away. So Max Fried, Harvard Westlake, schools that are in their league, along with Harvard Westlake, Loyola High School. Loyola High School is an all-boys school located in Los Angeles. And Mookie gets caught looking, so Max Fried is credited with a backwards K, 1 away. It is crazy how Loyola High School off the 10 freeway. Of course, Loyola's a nice campus once you get into it because it's next to the law school because it's Loyola Law. But then once you leave Loyola, step into LA, you're like, what the heck is this place? So I've gone to Loyola so many times for a job. Yeah. Yeah, I did get a new webcam because if I used a laptop webcam, you can't see me at all. So that's why I got it. And so I made sure to use that. Yeah, it's a little better quality too. And here's Corey Seeger. So the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. Seeger is batting 278 in this postseason. So we do kind of need to get to Max Fried early here. But it's how ironic almost 6, 7 years ago he was at Harvard Westlake. And Seeger swings and misses, and Max Fried is now ahead in the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And got a ball. Now, to backtrack of the high schools Max Fried attended, another school that's known is Crespi High School. I remember Mike Scioscia's son was attending Crespi. So, yeah, that Mission League is a pretty good high school sports league in the San Fernando Valley. So we have a lot. And Seeger strikes out. And speaking of the school, Crespi High School, Jet Suppan, who was a pitcher for the Cardinals, the gym is named after him. So, so I've seen like a lot of players over the years come out of all these schools from the Mission League. All right, so there's now 2 outs, and Justin Turner's coming up to bat. And Turner, who's batting 111, yeah, yeah. Your lighting looks better. Maybe it's the new. Yeah, it's probably the new camera. It's its quality. Yes, I know Mike Bully, Tommy, because Loyola is in our school. I mean, in our San Fernando unit. So yeah, so I used to work a lot of matches at Loyola. Yep, and Theo Edwards of Season played at Crespi, correct. So we have a lot from volleyball to baseball to football. Those are powerhouse. It's one of the powerhouse leagues in Southern California, private school. And it could get intense in all aspects. I love it, but I enjoy that. All right, so we have 2 outs, and Max Fried is behind in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. So Fried is about to throw his 15th pitch, and it's out. So now Turner has a hitter's count to his advantage here if he wants to take advantage of that. And on deck is Max Muncy. So, yep. Yep. So, Tommy, you would know about those schools. Oh, and yep. And Max Fried gets a generous low strike call, and Turner's like, oh, okay, fine. So the count is now 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Turner has a base hit, and he gets aboard. And we're going to have to see if we can start getting a 2-out rally going. So we got Turner aboard, and now Max Muncy's coming up to bat. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. It's going to be a long game here, but hey, as long as it comes with a Dodger win. So, we're going to have some fun today. So, Max is now coming up to bat, and Max Fried has thrown 17 pitches. And Muncy's betting 188 during this postseason. And a strike on the outside corner. So Fried's like paying in those pitches there. He's getting those calls. That's not going to be good for us, the Dodgers. So we might have to start swinging away here. And here is Fried with the delivery, and it's outside. So now the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. That was a 77-mile curveball there. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And Max Muncy trying to get Turner moved around. So we're going to probably have to play station to station baseball today. And we have a strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep, all the Bully Sons played at UC Santa Barbara, but Santa Barbara women didn't want Bully's daughter, so she's at LMU. Yep. Yeah, it's funny. I actually do know that because I think I remember Mikey mentioned to me about his sons one time. So yeah. The cool thing, Tommy, because where Loyola is located, it's still located close by Koreatown. So sometimes after a match at Loyola, I would go eat Korean barbecue for dinner after that. So that was the cool thing about going to Loyola. But I don't think I'll get to work any more Loyola matches because I'm no longer part of that unit in San Fernando. So since San Gabriel doesn't cover Loyola. But it's interesting because of where Loyola's located. You figured it could be a South Bay unit school. But it's because of the league, the Mission League, our San Fernando covers that. Okay, now Max gets aboard. So Max walks Max. And we have runners at first and second. And today's umpire is Pat Hoiberg, and you got Jim Reynolds. Okay, I think I'm slipping here a little bit. And guess who's coming up to bat? It's Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Kentucky. Let's get this going. Yeah. So okay, there's a strike. Yep, my pops grew up in the 50s near Loyola High School. They lived near 20th and Vermont. Yeah, that's really close by there. So definitely. I remember you mentioned Koreatown before in the TV show Koreatown Cowboys. Yeah, that's actually a movie on Amazon Prime, or you can see that on Amazon. I've been meaning to watch it. And Fresh Prince. Yeah, so we got the Fresh Prince. So Will Smith, yep. Part giving a cost. Yeah, Freed's got some good stuff actually. Wouldn't mind having him on the Dodgers. So Fried is ahead in the count, 2 strikes. Now Fried has thrown 25 pitches. So is this going to become a bullpen game? And Will Smith fouls it off. And remember, Will Smith had 5 hits in the last game against the Padres. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, Pressure Chavez Ravine, yeah. They'll probably sell over to the Bay. I'll probably sell. Yeah. Okay, so now we have a 2-strike count. And Will Smith fouls it off again. And now Max Fried has now thrown 27 pitches. So that might be really good. Watch with Pirates to watch it. Aoi. Okay, so now we have Justin Turner at second, Max Muncy at first, Will Smith behind in the count with no balls, 2 strikes. And Max Fried is throwing his 28th pitch in this inning. And he strikes out and gets out of the jam. So the Dodgers leave 2 runners on base. So Atlanta, at the end of 1 inning, is ahead 1-0. So that's okay. What we got to do is play disciplined, patient baseball. So if we get to that Atlanta's bullpen, that's going to give us the advantage in going for that check and checkmate during this game. So still nothing to worry about. So we still got another 8 innings to go. So we'll see how the Dodgers respond. And as all season long, the Dodgers have responded with a lot of comeback wins. So it's going to get really exciting. And of course, Tampa Bay is now up 2-0 against those pesky Astros. And figuring, the Astros had more rest time, I guess Tampa Bay, what helps them is they are just have a routine of just playing. But of course, I want the Astros and Tampa Bay to go 6 or 7 games there. Because I don't want to see Tampa Bay have a lot of rest time. But, on second thought, there's the other caveat to it. What if Tampa Bay sweeps Astros in 4th and they're sitting and waiting on the Dodgers? So, because if you remember in 2007, those Colorado Rockies were hot. They won the wild card against the Padres. Then, they ended up sweeping the NLDS. Then they swept the championship. But then when they faced Boston, because Boston and Tampa Bay went 7 games, they were just sitting and waiting. And then Boston ended up sweeping the Rockies that year. So we'll have to see. But, yeah, there's going to be a lot of rest time if the Dodgers can, get this done in 4 or 5. But we'll see. At least for the Dodgers don't have to travel. So they are in their comfortable routine. So no matter what, this bubble of being in Texas at Globe Life, it's an advantage for the Dodgers because they know they've already now played a total of 6 games at Globe Life, including when they played the Rangers earlier. So it's a big advantage for the Dodgers because they're getting used to Globe Field. So we'll see. All right, now Buehler is out there back on the mound. And let me update who's coming up bat right now. And it should be Swanson. So Swanson playing at shortstop, batting .263. It's hit 2 homers and 5 RBIs in this postseason. So we got Swanson and Buehler pitches and low and away. So count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, so Buehler has thrown 20 pitches. So Buehler, the goal that I'd like to see is 5 innings from Buehler. And Swanson fouls it away, so now we have a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep. And there's a poll. How many strikeouts for Buehler? 6K or more. There's 43% is saying he will get 6 strikeouts. All right, Buehler delivers a pitch on a 1-2 count. Umpire checks it and says, nope, you went. And Buehler just has acquired his first strikeout. So 1 away in the top of the second. And here is Duvall, who is playing left. And he is coming up right now. And Buehler has only thrown 22 pitches. So right now, so far, Fried for Atlanta has thrown 28. And Buehler goes right to Duvall with a first pitch strike. So strike 1. So Duvall In the box, Bueller delivers low and away. So the count is 1-1 strike. And Dubois is batting 100 in this postseason. So this is going to be so interesting. And Dubois out of the way. His hip is hurting all of a sudden. So counts 1-2 strikes. He's kind of grimacing right now. I guess he pulled, wonder if he pulled a muscle or has a cramp. Or he's kind of, I don't know if he's cramping or not. But he's grimacing a little bit. So 1-2 strikes. So let's see. All right, Dubois gets back in the box, or he was about to. Now the trainer's checking on him. I wonder if he's coming out of the game. So okay, so I think Dubois looks like he's coming out of the game. He must have felt something when he was swinging the bat there. So might need to put in a new hitter there. Excuse me. All right. So Bueller waits. So now we're going to have a pinch hitter in the game. So coming in. Okay. Chase coming in. And right now we got a mound visit. So Chase going to come in. Number 14 to acquire the count 1-2 strikes. All right, so first inning, Bueller has thrown 9 fastballs already out of his pitches. Okay, so Bueller's kind of getting a little warm up in between since he's been sitting and waiting. Yep, I just seen Cobras in the dugout. He used to be with the Dodgers. Yes, and you probably remember Culberson drove in the winning run on Vince Scully's last day. I switched over a few minutes and watched Gio. Give Gio my regards. Sorry, I can't moderate since I'm broadcasting. Yeah, didn't he hit that big homer in Vinny's last game? Yeah, exactly. So you read my mind there. Okay, so this is Chase first at bat postseason, and he fouls it off, and he counts 3-2 strikes. So Bueller now has thrown 28 pitches. So we have 1 out, 3-2 strikes. And Che fouls it away. So the count's still 3-2 strikes. Huh. Bama, maybe I should put a comment on the Geo stream and say, sorry, I can't make it. Yep. Sorry, I'm live streaming right now. and Che Che gets a walk. So Bueller ends up walking Che. So little Jason Markakis is coming up. So we have Carson coming up playing right field. So I might have to lower my volume here. Okay, so Nick Markakis is coming up. He's batting 190 during the postseason. And Bueller throws a strike. Let's see. I'm going to see. I'm going to be like, sorry, Gio. Have the Braves been strong this year? Yeah. Yeah, they've been doing pretty good. So they're the second seed. Yep, today. Markakis is up bat, and he's behind in the count. One strike with one out. So Bueller throwing pitch number 32. Strike two. Oh, it shows that I'm live. Okay. I'm trying to get to G. Where? Okay. Yep. Pretty strong. All year long. Yeah. Up. And Bueller strikes out Markakis. So we have two outs. Yep, they got better towards the end of the year. Yeah, they started to play much better baseball. All right, so Riley's coming up to bat. Yep. Yeah. So Riley's coming up to bat. Okay. Gio's supposed to be live, isn't he? Oh, he's going live at in 15 minutes. So I might try to drop into and just say hi to him, Bama. Okay, so now we have Riley bat, and now we have wild pitch there. So it counts 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on second. So Bueller is now thrown 35 pitches. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it could have been a pass ball, but it's a what? But I think it's a wild pitch. And yeah. Okay, so Riley's at bat and fouls it away. So now the count's 2 balls, 1 strike. All right, so we got 2 outs here. Got a runner on second, which is Pache. Che's on second, and Riley is at bat with a count 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And Bueller delivers. Plate umpire says, yep, you have a check. So we have a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 down. And here they go. And swing and a miss. And the Dodgers are out of the inning. So going to the bottom of the second, the Dodgers are down 1-0. So time for the Dodgers. It's not even mid-second. You already have a dislike. Yeah. Because it's probably not a Dodgers fan that has a dislike. Or it's probably one of my predecessors that is a Giants fan. There's a chance that person knows me. Or it might be one of since my other buddies are live streaming, I can't be there to moderate because I'm doing my own stream. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Usually my internet doesn't die. Okay, well, I liked it. Cool, Nolan. Much thanks. So I disappeared for a while. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so now we're going to the bottom of the second. So at least I went out during the commercial break and not during the action. So, and now we have Corey Bellinger up to bat right now. So Cody Bellinger. Again, I was talking to my buddy. Okay, and he takes a pitch for a strike. So the ball count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah. I don't know, just correcting itself. Yeah. Bobby. Yep. Welcome. Bellinger hits it to second, and Cody is retired. So there's one away. So now coming up to bat is A.J. Pollock. Let's get back to disciplined baseball. Cody was a little zealous there. So it's thrown out to Friedman. That was a nice play. Wow. So that was Elbies that made a nice play there. So one down. Made a diving stop to throw out Cody. All right. So we have one away. A.J. Pollock. So Max Fried has thrown 31 pitches. So we need to bring this pitch count back up again. And first pitch is low and out. So 1 ball. And A.J. Pollock, he's hit 267 and 2 RBIs during this postseason. So, yep. Yep. Hey, Bobby Flakes, how you doing? And Bob, welcome to the stream. So, yeah, it's too bad your Yankees didn't make it. I thought they could have possibly pulled it out against Tampa Bay. And Pollock has a base hit, so now we got a runner aboard first with 1 out. And now coming up to bat is Kiki Hernandez. Yep, good news. I guess my Yankees didn't make it. Yeah. Yeah, they even had Jared Cole ready pitch the right, combination. So Jared Cole didn't do that bad. But, yeah. but their other pitchers didn't come through. But that was a good pickup to have Jared Cole there. All right, so we have 1 out. And coming up to bat is K.A.E. Hernandez. Runner on first, which is Pollock. And K.A.E. takes an inside pitch for a strike. So right now for the postseason for K.A.E. Hernandez, he is 0 for 5 in this postseason right now. So he needs to get going here. And he's known for doing well in the postseason. Especially against those Cubs. He had like 2-3 home runs in Game 5 of the NLCS. K.A.E. fouls it away. So now K.A.E. is behind in the count, 2 strikes. Yeah. Well, plus my fortune cookie. Tampa Bay. Yeah, it's always been the Yankees' nemesis. Yeah, just recently. Most of the times, Yankees usually does better than Tampa Bay most of the times. So on deck is CT3 Chris Taylor. So we have 1 out, 2 strikes. And K.A.E. fouls it away. So we have no balls, 2 strikes. Yep, and CT3 is waiting on deck. And if anyone else gets aboard, it will be back to the leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. So K.A.E. Hernandez. From Puerto Rico. And K.A.E. fouls off another pitch. So 1 out, 2 strikes. And Pollock is at first. So, and Fried comes to a set. And he delivers the pitch. And K.A.E. chases a pitch low. And now we have 2 outs. And now CT3 will be coming up to bat. Yep, no days off in this 7-game series. That's something to factor in. Yeah. So that's going to be a big factor in the pitching and your team. So now K.A.E. is 0 for 6. That's the Southern talk, the King Leo expressing gratitude to a dear friend. Yeah, the South. Did you play baseball back in the day? No, I played in Little League, but that was pretty much it. My sport was I did play I did play tennis in high school, but I did play junior college football for a couple seasons. So Chris Taylor's up to bat with 2 outs. And Taylor takes another pitch low. So now he's ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. So Max Fried has now thrown 41 pitches. So 41 pitches. And CT3. So disciplined baseball. And another inside pitch. We have 3 balls, no strikes. And on deck is Mookie Betts. So let's see what happens to Fried here. All right. How you doing, Lifestyle for Life? Yep. Welcome to the stream. Yep, I played JUCO football for 2 seasons, Tommy. So, yep. And Taylor walks, and guess who's coming up to bat? It is Mookie. Mookie. So got a nice capacity there. So Mookie Betts. So 2 outs. Let's see if Mookie Betts can take advantage because Dodgers left 2 runners on base in the first inning. So let's see what Betts can do here to get something going. And Betts takes a off-speed breaking ball for a strike. Oh, hi, Jan. Welcome. Thanks for live streaming yesterday. Kept us company. No, unfortunately not. Mookie hits it deep, deep, and he is retired, and the Dodgers leave another 2 runners on base. Yeah, so good. Yeah, Jan, how are you? Mookie. Oh, sorry, that was me also. Lifestyle is in my ninja. Oh, okay. So you got 2 of them. So, yeah, that was fun. So, yeah, Jan, thanks for keeping us company yesterday on my day off. Go more like El Chino isn't what Uriel called Darvish. That's racist. Yeah, I remember. Hello, Jan. Are you following Ellen and Bob? Yeah. Yeah. So right now we're in between innings. So yeah. So Jan, I bet Cap is happy. So we got the Lakers have won the NBA championship. And now I'm trying to get the baseball part. So this is we're trying to relive 1988. So 32 years. Yeah. So thanks for joining. Yeah. It become fun. Yeah, Bobby. Yes, and Jan. Yeah. Make it put broker on there every week. I'm gonna tell broker you have to go on every Sunday. So let's keep broker into the mix. So yep. So having fun. Yep. That's the thing with this international world. All right. So now we're in the top of the 3rd inning. Oh. Yep, we are. I was like, wait a minute. Bueller, did you give up another homer? But no, that was Friedman. So, yep. So that is pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to go top of the 3rd here. So I think Ronald Acuna's coming up. Yeah, I keep bothering broker. Yeah. So, yeah, make it a weekly Sunday thing. It's like those famous talk shows, Jan. Morning with Broker and Jan, or Jan and Broker, or Regis and Kelly. That's the famous one in America. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mike, you're so clear. Yeah. I did sleep yesterday, but before the Laker game, I was going on 2 hours of sleep. So I finally took a nap, but I'm getting back. Stop watching it. All right, so now we're in the top of the 3rd inning, and we have Ronald Acuna Jr. at bat. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. And Bueller throws another pitch for a strike, and now the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes, so he is ahead in the count. And Walker Bueller has now thrown 41 pitches. So Bueller in the windup delivers his pitch, and Acuna Jr. fouls it away. All right.
All right, everybody, have a good day. I got to run for a little while. Glad to see you. Yep, Bob, thanks for dropping in. So, and give Aline our regards too. Oh, and Acuna check swings and plate umpire calls him out. So we have one down. And now Freddie Freeman is coming up to bat. And last time at bat, Freddie Freeman hit the home run. That's why it's a 1-0 game. So let's see what happens here in his second at bat. And ball's low and away. See? Jan, watch your jump rope video. It's still hilarious. Yeah, I've seen that video too. Oh, thank you. The umpire gives Buehler a generous low strike count call. Yeah. And Bob says, see you later. One Bobby to the another says, see you later. Okay, so now it's 2 balls, 1 strike. We have 1 out. So Walker Buehler. So he is out there. He is not taking a Ferris day off. He could do that tomorrow. So Ferris Bueller is going to be putting in work today. And he gets the strike called. Now the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yep, I stopped doing jumping rope, kind of lazy. All right, so the count is now 3 balls, 2 strikes. So yep, we're saying goodbye to Bob. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh no, Buehler Walker decides to put Freeman on base indirectly. So now Freddie Freeman, who is 1 for 1, right now he has a 1,000% or 100,000% on base percentage for today's game. So now coming up to bat is now Ozuna, who is the designated hitter for today. So once again, we got another base runner. So 1 out. And Buehler throws pitch number 50 for a strike. So 1 strike. So Ozuna's 0 for 1. He grounded out to first. So the count is 1 strike. So we're in the top of the third. So Buehler. So far, that blister's not looking too bad, so that's a good sign. And he delivers, and Ozuna fouls it away. So now Buehler is ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Yep, and Bobby says, thank you, Jan, for saving us your cute legs by stopping. So 2 strikes. And here you go. And Ozuna fouls it off. So the count is still no balls, 2 strikes. We have 1 out. For those coming late to this broadcast, Atlanta is up 1-0 off of Freddie Freeman's home run in the top of the first inning. Now Ozuna waits. Buehler throws a pitch in the dirt outside. So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah. So let's see. King Lay, you're back on my surround speakers. I'm shining my shoes. Nice. Yeah, Brave sucks. Yeah, so isn't when NBA they do baseball? Well, it's weird, Jan, because of COVID, everything's all messed up. And Max gets the out with 2 outs because baseball season is supposed to go from April to the end of October. But because of COVID, everything is just weird. Yeah. So everything is like finishing at the same time this year because NBA usually finishes in June for the championship. But this year, everything went crazy. But the question, Jan, is I don't know when the NBA is supposed to start. It might start Christmas Day or maybe in January. So it's going to be very weird how everything works out this year. So we'll see how the NBA season goes. Okay, so Azuna is retired on a fielder's choice, and Mr. Arnaud is now at bat with 2 outs. So here we go. Let's go, Dodgers. Let's get out of this inning here. Buehler throwing pitch number 56 for a strike. So the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. So we got 2 outs with a runner in second. Arnaud's last at bat, he walked. So right now, Buehler has thrown 56 pitches. And he is looking to throw number 57 here. And Arnaud pops it up. And Mookie Betts comes in to retire him out. And that ends the top of the third. So the end of 2.5 innings. Braves 1, Dodgers nothing. Okay. And while we're on a commercial break, this postgame is sponsored by sgoDodgers.com, the Fregoso Report, the good and the bad. And he does have some Dodger face masks. So you got the Hello Kitty. You got the Vince Scully. So go by sgoDodgers.com. You could even talk to my friend Marco if you are looking for any face mask. Yeah. Yeah. Did the big 3 cancel their seasons? Did the big 3? So, I don't know. Or is that one? I don't know that. I usually know all the conferences, but there's a big 3 conference. Are you talking about college football, Bobby Flakes? Because I know some of the conferences canceled their football season. And, of course, since I'm a West Coast guy, my Pac-12 decided to start in November for a 7-game season or late October. So, interesting to see. So, big 3. So, we'll see how it goes. So, now we're almost 1/3 of the way. And for those, I am still feeling joy that the Lakers last night has tied the Boston Celtics with their 17th NBA championship. Kobe Bryant is probably jumping with joy upstairs. I saw a nice picture of Kobe Bryant coming down to congratulate LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So, yeah. So it's be interesting. Yeah. So, yeah. Jordan retired the first time from NBA to play baseball because he was about to get suspended for NBA for gambling. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yep, I remember that story too. Oh, they're retired. Oh, 3-on-3. Okay, I keep forgetting. At first, I was like, that's big 3. Okay. So that's the 3-on-3. I don't know. I think they might have because they started. I think they're going because there was nothing else going. So I haven't heard if big 3 is going as much. Yeah, the Black Mamba is happy right now. So he is very happy. So he's jumping for joy upstairs. All right, so now we're back on the action in the bottom of the third, and Corey Seeger is up to bat, and he swings and misses. So the count is no balls, 2 strikes. So Corey Seeger. Yep, so there is 2 strikes, and Seeger. So free throws and 1 in the dirt for a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. So, yep. So let's see here. So Max Fried has now thrown 48 pitches. So he's about to throw 49. And Fried. Oh, and Corey Seager gets caught looking for strike 3. And that is Max Fried's 5th strikeout. So we have 1 away. And now Justin Turner will be coming up to bat. So 1 down. So we got to do something here. But Max Fried, he's really placing those pitches really well. So Fried is going to throw pitch number 50. Yeah. And takes a pitch for a strike. That's nice of you, Jan. I knew you had a kind heart. Yeah. So we have strike 1. So Fried delivers. Throws 1 in the dirt till it counts 1 ball, 1 strike. So 51 pitches. So yeah, he's getting the job done. So I think the Brave wants to get 5 out of Max too. Yep. And Jan gives his thanks. All right. So Fried delivers a pitch. Turner grounds it to second. And Turner is out to Albie. So 2 outs. And Max Muncy is coming up to bat. So far, the Dodgers have put a runner on board. So the Dodgers have now left 4 runners on base. So we'll have to see what happens here. So 2 down, and Max Muncy trying to get something going. All right. And first pitch is a strike. Okay, and a pitch is low in the dirt, so count is 1 ball, 1 strike for Max Muncy there. So let's see what's going to happen here. So every inning, the Dodgers have put runners on base. So can Max at least get aboard? And let's keep playing that disciplined baseball. And the pitch is high and out. So now it's the count of 2 balls, 1 strike. All right, Fried delivers. Muncy swings and misses. Off-speed breaking ball. So the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. If Max does get aboard, Will Smith is on deck. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Max Fried delivers a pitch. And Max swings at an outside pitch. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers are down 1-0. So we are 1/3 of the way. So not looking too good 1/3 of the way. So now we have 2/3 of the way to figure out, the Atlanta Braves. So we will see what will happen. So exciting to see. So we have a strikeout there. Yep. So time for my coffee break. All right. So, yep. So, on a nice commercial break. So far, both Bueller, Walker, and Max Fried is still going. So I think the pace that both pitchers are going to go is 5 innings. The keys to the game for the Dodgers is play disciplined baseball. So keep taking the pitchers deep in the count, play some small ball, because it's really difficult to hit home runs in Globe Life Field. Of course, I know Friedman finally did it against the Dodgers. So it's going to be interesting. Especially, that was crazy in Game 3. A lot of small ball. So the Dodgers have to continue to do the same thing. And FYI, so if you remember, the NLCS, the ALCS, there is no days off in between. So, yeah, there is no days off. Okay, Bobby says, wow, that's a big cup of coffee. Any plans on going to sleep tonight? I have to go to bed early tonight because the game is early for Game 2 because it'll be 7 a.m. my time for the Dodger game. So I have to be up early tomorrow. But right now it's 10:18 in the morning here for me. So, but I hope, I will get to sleep tonight. So I'll have to teach online and then go to bed early and then get up early. But still, I got to schedule the game on YouTube since I was waiting for the time. So at least I know the next 2 nights of what time we're playing. All right, so now we're in the top of the 4th, and Ozzie Albies is up to bat. So Albies is 0 for 1. And Bueller pitches it outside, so now he's behind in the count, 2 balls. So Bueller pitches, swing and a miss from Albies. So it counts 2 balls, 1 strike. So I can see Dave Roberts is keeping an eye on him to see how many innings Bueller can give us. And Bueller throws it out. So now he's behind in the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Yep. And the pitch, Acuna fouls it away. So 3 balls, 2 strike. Sounds like you have an everyday agenda. Yep, I do. Especially now with this Dodgers. Yeah, because hopefully I'll be able to just do 4 days through Game 4. But if Atlanta wins one of them, it's going to take 5. If Atlanta wins 2, it's going to be 6. So I might be doing this all the way through. And Albies fouls it away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And yeah, Bobby, I don't want to be doing this on Sunday either. I want that Sunday off to just be a sub and relax. All right, so 3 balls, 2 strike. Pitch number 64. Albies fouls it away. So he kind of swung at ball 4. And are the baseballs put in a bubble like the NBA? Kind of, because the Dodgers, their bubble is Texas, Globe Life, Arlington, Texas. And then the American League Championship, their bubble is San Diego. But the winner of that's going to come to Globe Life. So everything, the championship goes to Globe Life Field in Texas. Okay, the count is still 3 balls, 2 strike, and now LB's is at an 8 pitch at bat. So Buehler has thrown 65 pitches. So he's going to throw number 66. And Buehler delivers, strikes him out, 1 away. So, yeah. So 1 down. And now here comes Swanson. So, yeah. So Swanson is coming up. And take my coffee break. All right, so here is Swanson coming up to bat. Takes a first pitch strike. So you got 1 strike. So Swanson delivers and his ball low and away. So count is 1 ball, 1 strike. And here is Walker again. Delivers another pitch low, 2 balls, 1 strike. So hopefully we can get some more stuff out of Walker Buehler here tonight. There still won't be any fans in the stadium? Actually, Bobby, in Globe Life today, there's 10,500 fans right now as we speak. So if you actually tune in and see the game, you'll see fans in the stands, like the Kansas City Chiefs for football. So we have a count of 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Buehler throws another one in the dirt. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. So now we're in top of the 4th, 1 out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Buehler is looking to pitch number 72. So he goes from the windup, delivers, and he throws it in the dirt, and Swanson is going to take first base. So now Buehler has put another player aboard. Now, who is coming up to bat? Because I remember we had a pinch hitter. Yep, and tomorrow the Braves and Dodgers play at 5 Eastern, and the Rays and Astros at 5:30 Eastern. So it's going to be interesting time frames tomorrow. It's going to be early morning for me. That's the thing where I live. So, okay, so Patch is coming up. Pache's coming up to bat, who came in. So Christian Pache, so he walked earlier, so he's still batting 0-0-0 for, actually he has no average because it doesn't count against your average on a walk. So there is 1 out. Buehler delivers a Patch, swing and a miss, strike 1. So Patch is coming up to bat there. And on deck is Markakis. And Buehler delivers, pitch is low. So the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. And Markakis is on deck, and Riley's in the hole. So 1 out. And Buehler delivers low. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Just wondering if that blister is affecting him again on his pitching hand. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is low, and there was a steal attempt from Swanson, and Swanson steals second. So now Buehler is behind in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike. So, yep. So now again, the Braves have another runner in scoring position. Yeah, and I don't think they're going to challenge that one. I think he had his other hand on the bag. And Pache swings and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Do baseball, NFL, and NBA just sell pretty good crib? So who is the top name? Oh, well, baseball, it's always, the Korean players like Ryu, who else? Ryu, and of course, NBA, LeBron, Kobe, but now it's LeBron. So I'm starting to see more LeBron jerseys. And of course, for soccer, their player, Sung Hyung-min, who plays for Tottenham. That's a high-selling jersey here. So, yeah. Yeah, if I was actually, had the energy, I would go back to America, buy a bunch of stuff in the States, and then take it with me, and I could sell it on G-Market here for more money if I was, that motivated to do it. So, or even sneakers, but I don't like to carry inventory around. So Makarkis is now coming up to bat with 1 out, first and second. So this is not looking good for the Dodgers right now. But we have to wonder if Walker Buehler's blister is affecting him here. First pitch is a strike. So Makarkis is up with 1 strike, and on deck is Riley. So we like to kind of get out of this inning, not going to the top of the order here. Did South Korea make the World Cup last time? Yeah, they made it almost every year since, I think, probably since 86 or, they've always make it. Their best year was 2002 when they made it to the semifinals. So that put Korea on the map. So, Korea soccer is pretty good. The Korean national team, they're one of the best teams in Asia. Okay, in the bullpen, Victor Gonzalez is warming up. So there's a possibility if Buehler can't retire Markakis, I think he's coming out of the game soon. So we'll see. Okay, now Makarkis fouls it off. So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we have 1 out. Buehler has now thrown 81 pitches. So now, Roberts is probably keeping an eye on him because he's having a hard time finding his spots because of probably that blister, but we'll see. Okay, Buehler comes to a set and delivers. Strike 3, backwards K. Makarkis gets caught looking, and now we have 2 outs. So now coming up is Riley. So we have the 9th batter. So this could be possibly it for Buehler. I don't know, but we're hoping that Buehler can get through Riley and get out of the inning here because you don't want to see Acuna Jr. coming up to bat in this top half. because it makes it very dangerous there. So Austin Riley 0 for 1 struck out in the second. So Buehler pitches out, ball. So the question is Buehler going to possibly come back out in the fifth? And the way it's looking is not looking like he's going past 4 innings again. And the ball is popped up into center, and Bellinger waits for it and gets it, and that ends the top of the fourth. So Dodgers won, Braves won, Dodgers nothing. Yeah, I remember the 0-2. I lived around a lot of Koreans, and their restaurant TV is all they showed the whole time. Yeah, it was nuts back in 0-2. Yeah, that was our best performance. Plus, it was hosted by South Korea and Japan. So yeah, it was a big party out here. It's too bad I didn't get to partake in it. Yep, Nolan, we need to score. So disciplined baseball right now is what Dodgers kind of do. This kind of reminds me of the first game where the Dodgers did nothing for 6 innings. So, and I have a feeling Walker Buehler is done. And I think he is. So once again, he's only given us 4 innings. And I think it'll be dangerous to bring him back out for the 5th against the top of the order of Acuna Jr. and Freddie Freeman. I would probably make the pull, put Victor Gonzalez in there. All right. So let's see. Yeah, and a big party. Yeah, that was a big, crazy party. I mean, the way going back to the World Cup, the way Korea won on each knockout stage against, first it was Italy, and they were down 1-0 with only 5 minutes left, and then they tied it up. And then the player that scored the winning goal for him he played for Italy, and because he scored against Italy, he lost his job after that. So the club let him go. And I think the club let him go because, it took Italy out of the World Cup. But, it's a tough place to be in that situation. It's because he's the one that scored the winning goal. If it wasn't him that scored the winning, he probably still would have had a job in the Serie A league. And then against Spain, that was awesome. We won on kicks from the mark, or PKs, penalty kicks. So, yeah, it was one exciting big party, Bobby. Yeah, I remember I was excited too. I was in Vegas for the first game when it started. So I bet $200 for Korea to win against Portugal. And, yeah, they won 2-0, and I collected a nice, handsome fund, so I was happy. So, yep. All right, so now bottom of the 4th. Wow, 1 pitch, 1 out already. So we are now going there. So there's already 1 out. So we made their life a little easy there. Yep, the Korean costumes would crowd the restaurants and coffee shops. Yep, I bet. So it makes it very crazy. Okay, now Cody Bellinger's up and takes an outside pitch for a strike. So Max Fried is thrown 59 pitches, going for pitch number 60. So the Braves are liking what they have going. Bellinger looks at another strike. Plus, Fried's been ahead in the count most of the times. So he's rarely behind in the count. So And Bellinger fouls it off. And the foul hits the umpire, but luckily he's wearing all that gear. So that's why you wear that gear. Wear a cup. That's why catchers and umpires, you got to wear a cup. So I know. Okay, so now we have 2 strikes on Cody Bellinger. Here's the pitch, and the pitch is outside ball. So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Max Fried gets a set and fouls it away. Bellinger's still in it. So, and Fried has thrown 63 pitches because I think Walker Buehler threw 81. So I don't think it's a good idea for him to come back out, but we'll see what Roberts does with Buehler because I don't think I want him to be pitching to Friedman for a 3rd time. And Bellinger pops it foul. So Bellinger is still battling there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. So just needs to keep battling. So Cody Bellinger. Let's see. I'm looking at. I just got the top of the bat there. All right. So Cody counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now Max Fried delivers. Cody pops it up. And it is going to be in the stands again. So we have now 65 pitches from Max Fried. Got 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And fouls it off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And timeout, Cody Bellinger. One ball, 2 strikes. And Cody Bellinger strikes out, and we have 2 outs. And now coming up to bat is A.J. Pollock. So 2 down. So it looks like it's going to be one of those games. So we'll have to see. Yeah, that was a high pitch he swung at. Okay, so 2 outs, and Max Fried has thrown 66 pitches, and A.J. Pollock a singled earlier. All right, first pitch is a ball, 1 ball. So 67 pitches. So let's see if the Dodgers can get something going here. And on deck will be Kiki Hernandez. And another pitch low and out. So Pollock is ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. So here we go. And Pollock hits it. There's a blooper, and he will be retired. So that is 3 outs at the end of 4. Braves 1, Dodgers nothing. So let's see. That's going to be the question mark. I want to see if Buehler will be coming back in. or would they go to Victor Gonzalez in the bullpen? So Buehler so far has thrown 4 innings. He's given up 1 hit, 1 run. He has 5 walks. That's the alarming issue. 6 strikeouts, gave up a home run with a 2.25 ERA. And Max Fried, 4 solid innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. So Fried is just taking care of business right now. So we need to get Fried out of there. So we have to see how this is going to go. So, yep, to do up the bat is the top of the order. So we have Ron Acuna, Freddie Freeman, and Azuna coming up to bat. So we'll have the top of the order in the 5th inning. So that's going to be the interesting part of this. Oh, and Johnny Bench is pushing his blue emu. So I think his pain relief. So it's available nationwide. Oh, so I'm getting to watch some commercials there. Some Dodger commercials. So there we go. All right. So let's get the Dodgers going. So shall we wait till Victor Gonzalez comes out? All right. Yep, and earlier for those today, Tampa Bay held on to beat the Astros 4-2. So now Tampa Bay is up 2-0. And let's see. So tomorrow's game will be at 2:00 Pacific time. So I'm trying to check to see what I need to do. So it'll be 5 p.m. Eastern in the continental United States. And for myself, it's going to be 7:08 in the morning here in South Korea. So I would have to wake up early for the broadcast. All right. So now, excuse me, Buehler is back out there right now. And we have the top of the order, Ron Acuna Jr. takes an inside pitch for a strike. So finally, amazingly, Buehler has made it out to the 5th inning because he hasn't done that in his last few starts. So let's see what he does here. And how much rope does Buehler get? So we have to see how much leadway or rope. Okay, Buehler delivers. Now the count's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Acuna. And on deck is Freddie Freeman. So Buehler has now thrown 88 pitches. So he's going to throw pitch number 89. And again, the count is 4. No. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Acuna's 0 for 2. And he gets rung up, and Buehler gets his 7th strikeout. So he has the same amount of strikeout as Max Fried does. So 1 away, and now Freddie Freeman is coming up to bat. So right now, Freeman is 1 for 1. So he has a home run and a walk. And Buehler gets the call, strike 1. So Freeman had a solo home run and a walk. Freeman grounds it, and he is thrown out. So that was a nice throw from Seeger. So 2 outs. And now here is Azuna. So right now Bueller has managed to go past the 4th inning for the first time in his last 3 or 4 starts. So good sign. Yep, they got him. That was an easy call. Almost beat the throw. Let's see. Is it going to be challenged? No, they got him. That's an easy. And Azuna swings and misses for strike 1. So 2 outs, and Azuna is 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. And Bueller comes with pitch 94. And it lined right in the Turner. So finally, Walker Bueller gives us 5 innings of work. So that's good job there. So now the Braves 1, Dodgers 0. So we are now halfway through the game. So we'll have to see what happens here. So good job, Dodgers. So halfway there. So we'll have K.A.E. Hernandez, Chris Taylor, and Mookie Betts in the bottom half of the 5th. So we'll have to see what will happen here. So there we go with K.A.E. Hernandez. So hopefully K.A.E. gets going because he's been 0 for 6 in this postseason. So let's see. All right. All right. So let's see. Hopefully we can get some offense going here. Yeah, since the Dodgers only got 2 hits so far. So far the Dodgers have left 4 runs on base. Yeah. And then the Braves left like 5. Yep. So the Braves left 5 on base, and the Dodgers have left 4 runners on base. So, yep, we'll get to see what happens here. So K.A.E.'s 0 for 1, Taylor, and then Mookie Betts. So we'll see how this one goes. All right. So halfway there. So let's see in the second half of this game what the Dodgers can do. So that's going to be the fun part here. So let's see what the Dodgers can come up with. So I hope K.A.E. could get something going. CT3. And then if we can get a runner aboard with Mookie Betts coming up, that would be a good ideal thing. All right, so now we're heading back to Globe Life Field. So I see the parking lot is really packed next to Globe Life. So still, fans are coming around. All right, so now we're back in the bottom of the 5th, and K.A.E. Hernandez is up to bat. So Max Fried delivers for a breaking ball strike. So K.A.E. is 0 for 1. All right, here's the pitch. Fouled away. K.A.E. has 2 strikes. All right, here's Max. Okay. 2 strikes. And K.A.E. hits it deep, 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 It is gone. The game is tied 1-1. So the Dodgers are now made it a brand new ball game. Finally, Kiki's first hit in the postseason is a home run. So, yeah. So it's tied 1-1. Florida Gator, do you live in America? Right now, I'm not currently in America, but I have residence in Los Angeles and I am in South Korea right now. So, Florida Gator, I see you're a Gators fan. Yeah. So I think they just got upset against what, A&M? Okay, so CT3 Chris Taylor is up to bat. But Mr. Florida Gator, I remember all those years with Steve Spurrier. Good old Tim Tebow. So CT3 is up. So he walked last time. He's 0. So he has, and Taylor grounds out to short, and we have one away. So CT3 is retired. So now Mookie Betts is coming up to bat. So, yep. So brand new ball game, 1-1. So let's see what Mookie can do. So Max Fried has now thrown 74 pitches. He's going to throw pitch number 75. So the pitch is low and it's a ball. So Mookie Betts. 0 for 2. Inside pitch, 2 balls. So Betts. 0 for 2, so he is due for 1. Yep, inside pitch is a strike. Yeah, so you're saying your defense was terrible for some reason? Yeah. Yeah, that was like a shocker. I was like, whoa. Last week when I was looking at that score, I'm like, what the heck happened? Yeah, that's the thing. It sucks because I can't watch college football here unless I, but it's kind of tough to watch even NFL for me here because, it's like 2 in the morning here when NFL 2 and 5 in the morning. So I do my best to catch whatever I can. But no, I do love college football. So Betts is retired. So now, and I'm watching a flashback. And that's actually the Dodgers' first home run in a while. So, yep. Since we've been playing a lot of small ball in Globe Life. All right, so there's 2 outs, and now Corey Seeger comes up to bat. So good old Seeger. So Max Fried delivers the pitch. Seeger, the ball is right off the glove of Riley, and Seeger is aboard at first, but that will be accredited as a base hit. And now coming up is Justin Turner. So 2 down. We got a runner at first. Yeah, I don't think they'll call that an error. That was really too hot to handle, but I could be wrong on as the official score. So did they call that a single? Okay, so Turner's at bat. And Turner and Seeger is nailed at second on a forced play. But the question, are they going to challenge it? I think they got Seeger. So they're going to look to challenge it. But you got to challenge it before that defensive comes off the field. Yeah, they got him, unfortunately. Do you have a favorite college team? Well, it was my UCLA Bruins, but they're just not as good since the Terry Donahue days, you know. So yeah, that was my team. And then of course I do if UCLA's out of it, of course when UCLA plays USC, I want UCLA to win, but I do support USC just to get you know, a Southern Cal team to win. But yeah, 2-out rally. Yep, he's out. So, but yeah, I used to Florida Gator. Yeah, I used to love watching the high-powered offense of Steve Spurrier. It was just fun to watch all those plays. And plus, yeah, I do like watching SEC football, you know. Of course, not to get a little historical, but I think for the SEC conference, you can thank us USC for that game in 1970 with Bear Bryant. Bear Bryant was a genius by having that game, by allowing, black players on the SEC. So that was brilliant on Bear Bryant to say, we're going to schedule this game because, he wanted to get the local black players on in the SEC schools. So he's like, yep. So USC did a pounding on them. Favorite college team, Pierce. Pierce. Yeah. Okay. Vex1X, sup, welcome. The Brahmas, yep. Hey, Tommy, I call that school because I actually attended Pierce College. I call that Winnetka Tech because it's off of Winnetka Avenue. So that's the joke, Winnetka Tech. Because the reason we call it Winnetka Tech, next door there's like a trade school complementing Pierce College for auto mechanics, computer science. So we call that Winnetka Tech. So that is a funny one. Okay, so the Korean broadcast is telling me that we are going to do game 2 at 7 o'clock in the morning, my time here. So I got to be up early for tomorrow's broadcast. But yep, the Brahmas. Okay, I got to take Turner out of here. I got to get back. Okay, so we have the catcher coming up to bat. So Arnold is coming up. Yeah. Yep, Bear Bryant was definitely a Hall of Fame coach in my opinion. Yeah. I love that documentary, The Junction Boys, when he was at Texas A&M. I think that was going to Texas A&M, him being I like Bear Bryant, but he was he even admits he was a moron. Because but that was probably the biggest lesson for him at Full Moon Junction with Texas A&M. So he says, I beat my boys up too much during practice, and we just didn't have anyone left. Oh no, Arnold gets a long single. He doesn't make it through. But at Texas A&M, after 3 seasons, he barely had any of the players from the Junction where he did his training camp. And then after that, he went on to have an excellent Hall of Fame college career. So, but I remember watching that ESPN movie, Full Moon Junction, I think. So I'm sorry if I forget the title. Yeah, Winnetka Tech. Okay, so Arnold gets aboard. So now Albies is coming up to bat. So Bueller is still out there, and I'm wondering why he's still out there. I'm glad he gave us 5 innings. So, and Bueller is now throwing 98 pitches. So are we going to play Monday quarterback if Buehler gives up a few more runs here in the 6th inning? So we have 1 strike, and Albies is 0 for 2. So the first minute of trouble, I think Roberts is going to go to that bullpen. Yep. Sir, yep, agreed. Florida Gator. Yep. So Albies. And here is Buehler. And base hit. So Dave Roberts, I think it's time for Buehler to come out of the game right now. And we have runners on 1st and 2nd. So Mr. Roberts, I hope you have Victor Gonzalez ready to go. Because now Swanson, and I think this is a little too late, Roberts. So let's see if this bites us. So we'll see if this hurts us. Let's see if either Victor Gonzalez can get the hold here. So it's interesting. Okay, so we're on a commercial break. So we'll have to see what happens here. But, yep, it's starting to get really chilly out here in Korea, so I have to keep the windows closed. So I didn't want to start using my floor heater just yet. But even if, it's a little cheaper bills-wise here, I don't want to use that floor heater unless it gets really, really cold. Because I do love cold weather, but I got to just prevent myself from getting sick. That's the thing. So, yeah. And, of course, I was so happy that the Raiders won against Kansas City. So, Kansas City. So, now the Raiders can still stay close in the division. So, they're only 1 game back of the Chiefs. So, yep. So, of course, in the NFL, there's a lot of schedule changes because of COVID. So, we're going to see what happens with the COVID and the rescheduling. And plus, it's screwing up my my fantasy football. Yep, I'm a Laker fan. Yeah, thanks. But hey, I give credit to Miami and Jimmy Butler, man. I thought that they might push this to 7 or the Lakers were going to screw it up because game 5, Miami was on fire. They had the Lakers couldn't do anything, but I think possibly game 5 might have wore them out. And then game 6, LeBron, what he decided to do being LeBron was to penetrate the paint because he wasn't doing that in game 5. So I think that constant penetration into the paint, into the rim, instead of settling for jump shots, kind of, did Miami in when he successfully went in. But I still give a credit to the Heat, because Pat Riley was the Showtime coach of the Lakers. So that was even a good run for Miami. So even for the state of Florida, they're doing well in their pro sports because now you got Tampa Bay on the other side. I do want them to beat the Astros. All right, so now the Dodgers came in and, yep, so it's Gatro. I thought it was Victor Gonzalez because Gonzalez was warming up. So Gatro, 1 pitch, 1 out. So good job there, Gatro. I need to put the correct batter up there now. So Swanson is on. So Pache is coming in to bat right now. So let's see what happens. So we have 1 out, top of the 6th, runners on 1st and 2nd. So Buehler could still be in the decision for the loss if Gatro doesn't get the hold here. Yeah, games was just terrible for except for Butler. Yeah. So Yeah, they just didn't stop the penetration of LeBron. If they did, and LeBron didn't, we'll be talking about going to Game 7. So, but yeah, but I've always was a big fan of Dwayne Wade. So that's one thing I did like about the Miami Heat. You know, I love watching Dwayne Wade. All right, so Pache swings and misses, and Gattro gets a strikeout. So he's only thrown 4 pitches and got us 2 outs. So good job there. And now Markakis is coming up to bat right now with 2 outs. Man, I just love this Gattro guy. He can throw 100 miles an hour. So let's see. So Gattro, just don't give us a heart attack and let another fly ball to center. And Nick Markakis has 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So 2 outs. And Gattro throws a pitch high. So there's 1 ball, no strikes. So there we go. And on deck is Riley. So Bueller's like, please get out of this inning, Gattro. Oh, comebacker. And Gattro underhand tosses it to Max Muncy and retire the Dodgers. Wow. Good job, Gattro. Bueller Walker. You owe Gattro dinner. He did his job. So Dodgers are out of the jam. So going to the bottom of the 6th. Yeah. I live in Florida, but I like Atlanta Hawks, Atlanta Braves, and Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. So, yeah. I remember watching, I like your player, Trae Young. I mean, I hope Atlanta can hold on to him because I think he's going to be something special. Of course, your Braves are always consistent, you know. And, of course, I don't underestimate your Atlanta Braves because your Braves, they're playing good baseball. And, of course, yeah, Steelers. Of course, I still get mad about the immaculate reception against my Raiders with the Steelers. But, yeah. But depending on who the Steelers play, I do cheer for them when my Raiders are not in the mix. So, and part of the thing is even South Korea kind of likes Pittsburgh a little bit because Heinz Ward, who is, where his mother's Korean. So, yeah. Yeah, Gattro looking good. Yeah, that was a solid. He should come back out again because I think he can give us 2 solid innings and keep the pitch count under 20. So, yeah. But going back to, Gator. So, I love some of the history behind some of these teams. And going back to the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, I don't know if you would agree with me on this. 1994, I was like, why did you trade for Danny Manning? I know Dominique Wilkins, I think, wanted out, and then he signed with Boston after that. But what the heck? I think you guys would have had a shot with Dominique Wilkins winning the championship because what happened is you guys were the 1 seed that year. And I'm sorry, Danny Manning? I mean, I like Danny Manning because, he's a Clipper. And, I do like the Clippers and I want them to do well along with the Lakers. But for crying out loud, I was like, that sucked for Dominique Wilkins because that was his shot to win an NBA championship. And I think it was possible for the Atlanta Hawks to win it that year. So, I don't know. But what do you think, Florida Gator? All right, so bottom of the 6th. Muncy's up and Max Fried is out there. And Max Fried's only thrown 82 pitches. So this is what Atlanta was hoping for with Max Fried to give a good quality start here. Yeah, I agree. Okay, yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah, till this day, I'm like, what are you thinking? I bet Dominique was probably a little ticked off because if I was him, I'd be ticked because then he never won a title. Okay, so bottom of the sixth, 1-ball, 1 strike. Yeah. So Max Muncy is 0 for 1. So Max Fried is throwing his 84th pitch right here. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Atlanta's got the shift on. The good old defensive shift. And Fried is now behind in the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. So Max Muncy has got the hitter's count here. And on deck is Will Smith. Okay, and now Fried got the outside pitch for a strike. So now the count is full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. And Atlanta's got somebody warming up in the bullpen right now. So Fried, so they're keeping an eye on Fried here. And Muncy swings at ball 4, and Fried gets his 8th strikeout. Come on, Max, what are you thinking there? So 1 away. And now coming up to bat is Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Kentucky and Chavez Ravine. So Will Smith is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. So let's see. And Will Smith was 5 for 6 in his last game against the Padres. And Max Fried throws an inside pitch, gets ahead in the count, 1 strike. And look who's in the bullpen. Mayday, Mayday. Dustin May is in the bullpen. So he is in there right now warming up. Okay. This counts ball. Okay, what do you think of Bryce Harper leaving the Nationals a year before they win the World Series? That was poetic justice. I was like, yeah, that was poetic justice. But of course, whoever thought the Nationals, because beginning of the year at 50 games, they were 19-31. They came out of nowhere. But yeah, hey, and it's going to be tough for him because Philadelphia, they don't have the personnel either. I mean, look at this season with Philadelphia. But I was like, yep, should have stayed. But, but we can't play Monday quarterback. But, yeah. So 2 outs. Will Smith strikes out. Wow, Max Fried might give a solid 6 innings for the Braves. I mean, this is a little alarming because right now, Braves got good pitchers. So this could be really dangerous. And of course, that's the deal here is the bullpen game. So we have a strike here, and now Cody Bellinger's up. So I could have a feeling this might be Fried's last inning, but we'll see because, they're keeping an eye on him. Okay, now the pitch is 1 ball, 1 strike. So Fried has thrown 93 pitches. He's about to throw pitch number 94. So right now, in the chess matchup here, Atlanta has not gone to their bullpen yet. Swing and a miss, so now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, and Fried is still looking good, so that's going to be tough. Oh, yeah, Bobby Flakes. It's an era of the NBA. A strong center was your cornerstone, and the Hawks had John Concat. but they would never lead the East with an immobile center. Yeah. Well, yeah, today those 7-foot centers don't exist as much anymore. The Patrick Ewings. Now, Akeem Olajuwon, I mean, he played the 5, but he was more of a 4, and sometimes he could actually be a 3 with his mobility. So that's an interesting case, Akeem Olajuwon. But of course, Shaquille O'Neal. Bellinger hits it, pops it up. Max Free needs to get out of the way, and now we are 2/3 of the way, and it is a 1-1 tie. But let's go back. Yeah, I remember when they had John Concat. Yeah, but yeah, the Atlanta Hawks, those years with Dominique Wilkins, in the early 90s. Yeah, they made some runs. And plus, those are some of the classic battles. But yeah, the Big Five is not even like Anthony Davis. He plays the 4. Tim Duncan at times moves to the 4. Even Kevin Garnett, who is supposed to be a 5 in the realm of the offense, he plays more like a 4. So yeah, the game has changed where the big 7-foot center, is not as prevalent anymore. So, yeah. So, what do you think about the Splash Brothers coming back? So, okay, I didn't even hear about that yet. So they're, wow. I don't know what to say about that. So, I don't know. I'm on the fence with it. But refresh my memory. If I'm thinking of what I'm thinking, refresh my memory about the Splash Brothers, who they were again, since my head's running AWOL right now. So Splash Brothers. Trying to remember. So yeah, if you got me stunned there a little bit. So I'll have to see. All right, so now we are going to the top of the 7th right now, or where am I now? I'm just losing my mind. Top of the 6th. And question is, who's coming back in to pitch? Is Gatro going to come back in? Or is it Dustin May? So I'm trying to remember. Okay, good. I want to see. Oh, Thompson and Curry. Yeah. So Thompson and Curry. Clay. Now that's gonna be nice. And a question on top of the Splash Brothers: are they gonna pick up the Greek Freak? Because there's that free agency. Yeah, the agency there off of free agency, along with Damon Green. Because yeah, if they can pick up the Greek Freak, now the Western Conference becomes a 5-16 battle, because now you have Golden State, Lakers, Clippers, Houston, still OKC. So that's going to be an interesting race next year for the Western Conference, because you got, yeah, because they did trade off of, who did they get rid of? They got rid of Russell. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I remember Jason Capono. Yeah, UCLA. Played one season of Artesia. Yep. So he played at UCLA for all those years. But going back, yeah, because Clay right now still recovering. So And they did re-sign K.A.E for 5 years, career. So I remember that. I heard they might pick up the Greek Freak. Yeah. So oh no, Betts makes the catch. So 1 away, 2 outs. So we have 2 outs right now. Yeah, so you said it right with Hakeem. He was immobile as they get. Yeah. So Keem Elijah one. Going back to the talk about the center. So okay, so we have 2 outs in the top of the 7th. So Mayday. And now Freddie Freeman's up to bat. Let me get to the game and I'll come back to the conversation here. So there's a critical at bat because Freeman's 1 for 2. Solo home run and walk. Yep. I'm sorry, my brain is like going already. Friedman grounds to Seeger. Seeger throws him out. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. But yeah, but I'm going to go back to about the Greek Freak because now you got Curry and K.A.E locked in because K.A.E has 4 years left with his contract. Let's see. Yeah, and then you got, Damon Green is supposed to become a free agent, I think next year or this year. And that means if they don't have Damon Green, they got room for the Greek Freak to get that. Yep. So let me go back. Yep. And Dirk Nowitzki too. Yeah. Oh, the AC/DC album comes out tomorrow. So, yeah, remember the days you get in line, Tommy, and we're waiting for the warehouse to open. But now we just wait virtually till it releases online. I missed those days. I would waiting at the warehouse or what is it? Tower Records. So I missed those things. But yeah. Now the question is, since now we're at the 7th inning stretch, going back to the NBA, when does that season start? Do we start at Christmas and play a modified? We could play a modified 66 game season or a 58 modified games. Or do we try to play 82? But I don't think we can play 82 because then you're going to have back to back to back. Yeah. Okay, new AC. Yep. Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson and Warehouse Records or if you meant Warehouse. So, yeah. Or remember Sam Goody. So that's another one. So, yep, I can't wait to see how things go. Okay, so now we are at the 7th inning stretch. So this is an interesting 1-1 game. So the question is, the Braves going to bring Max Fried out, or are they going to say enough is enough and it's time to get to that bullpen? So that's going to be the interesting chess battle. Of course, since there's a DH here, remember, we had to do double switches. So here we don't have to worry about double switches because that's when the pitcher comes into play. So you have the pitcher batting up. All right. So bottom of the 7th. This is really a nail biter here. Okay. Right now they're showing highlights of Max Fried's speed. So he has a 95-mile fastball and almost a 79-mile curveball. So, okay, so Chris Martin is coming in relief. So that means Max Fried is done for the game. So solid 6 innings for the Braves there. So it's going to be interesting. How does bullpen battles going to go? All right, so now bottom of the 7, A.J. Pollock is coming up to bat. And he hits it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Okay, we were talking about disciplined baseball. That was not what we had in mind. But now let's see if K.A.E can do it again. So last time Kiki Hernandez was up to bat, he hit a time game home run. So it is 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 7th. So we just made Martin's life easy by throwing 1 pitch, 1 out. We don't want to make these relievers' lives easy. Want them to throw 20, 30 pitches in relief here. All right, so Kiki's at bat. So Martin comes to a set and delivers a pitch high. So 1 ball. So K.A.E 1 for 2 with a solo home run. So who thought that K.A.E would come through with a home run here? So I think he was due, and he finally connected a homer. All right, let's go, K.A.E. K.A.E swings and misses. Pitch 1 ball, 1 strike. Yep. Sorry, I blanked on the Splash Brothers. I shouldn't. I'm like dying right now. Sorry, guys. 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, K.A.E fouls it away, and we have 1 ball, 2 strike. So that, yep. So that was a nice homer from K.A.E in the 5th inning. I love how we have all these metrics here in the sport of baseball. Lots of metrics and analytics. So K.A.E Hernandez with a 1-2 count. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So let's see. So Martin. That'll make bullpen life easy for a team if they keep these pitch counts low. Okay. So got to go to SM now, King. Have a great day, and everyone. All right, stop at Miniso. Pick up some stuff there. Yeah. Okay, so 2 balls, 2 strike, 1 out. Yeah, NBA is going to try for 82. I don't know how they're going to do it. They want to finish in June like normal so the players can play in Tokyo. Yeah. 82? I don't see 82 happening, especially if they're going to start in December. It's going to be a lot of wear and tear on the players, a lot of injuries. All right, so K.A.E is up to bat, 2 balls, 2 strikes. K.A.E fouls it away, so we have 1 out. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Haha, go there too, King. Yeah, I love Miniso. They have good, cool stuff there. So have fun, Jan, shopping. So 1 out. So let's see. This is exciting. And on deck is Chris Taylor. And K.A.E fouls another pitch away. There we go. Let's play some of this disciplined baseball here. So Martin now has thrown 8 pitches. So this is a 7th pitch at bat for K.A.E. Of course, this Sunday, America's Game of the Week, Packers and the Buccaneers. Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. So let's see if K.A.E can get something going again. At first, I was like, why is K.A.E in the game? But it paid off finally. Okay, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And I'll eat my words on that. If K.A.E It's another one, but he's going to be retired. Nice try, Kiki. So we have 2 outs, and now CT3 Chris Taylor is there. So thank God for CT3, since CP3 left us for Houston. We have CT3 Chris Taylor. Of course, when they do the little fan names, so he's CT3. All right, so 2 outs. Question is, Mayday going to go back out there on the field? Dustin May. So 2 outs. And Taylor fouls it away for a strike. And the interesting fact here is, okay, do we bring Mayday back out for another inning? And in the 9th inning, if the game's still tied 1-1, who do we bring in? Do we trust Kenley Jensen in that situation? All right, so here's the pitch from Martin, pitch number 12. And it's in for a strike. So now Martin is ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. So on deck is Mookie Betts in case Taylor gets aboard. So 12 pitches. And here's the pitch outside. So the count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. So here we go. Let's see what's happening here. So Martin has now thrown 13 pitches. So Taylor's 0 for 1. So once he gets something going, and let's see. So hopefully, I wouldn't mind if we have Mayday back out there. And Chris Taylor strikes out, and that ends the 7th inning. So now we go to the top of the 8th, and it is a 1-1 tie. So we have Azuna coming up to bat. So due up will be Azuna, Arnold, and Abby. And Albies coming up. So they got 3, 4, 5 batters coming up in the top of the 8th inning. So CT3's got to go. So for Dodger fans, who comes out to pitch? How do we master this? Because right now with a 1-1 tie, where do we go? And I think if we go extra innings, we still do put a runner on second. So you want to do damage control from the 10th inning if we go to extras. I'm probably saying this, so hopefully this game will end in 9. So I'm kind of jinxed it that way. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so far this is a good pitchers duel game. So these runs are coming at a premium. We need runs. So we'll have to see. So, yeah, I'm just curious. Because Jansen's out there. So let's see. I'm curious to know if Dustin May's going to come out again. Because I think May can give us a couple innings here. So they're not telling. All right, so the current stats is Braves 1 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Dodgers 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. So let's see. And the Braves have left 7 runners on base, and the Dodgers still have left 5 runners. Dodgers are 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position, and the Braves are 0 for 7. And let's look at the final stats on Max Fried. So he pitched a solid 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts and a home run. And let's look at Bueller. 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts, and a home run. So his ER is 1.8. And then Gattro, solid 1 inning. And then Dustin Mays already has a strikeout and a solid inning. So it looks good right there for those Dodgers pitchers. So, yep. So an expected little nice defensive pitching duel here. Okay, so now we are going to the top of the 8th here. And Dustin May is out there back again with Ozuna. And May pitches. Ozuna fouls it away, and it counts 1 ball, 1 strike. And now Ozuna is 0 for 3 today. So 0 for 3. And May has thrown 9 pitches. So he's going up against the 3, 4, 5 hitters here. And Ozuna swings and misses, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So that was a nice little sinker there. And Ozuna hits it deep into the gap, and Ozuna is going to get to second base with a leadoff double here in the 8th inning. So May just gave up a double. So now the Braves have the leadoff hitter at second. And now coming up to bat is the catcher, Arnold. So, yep. So let's see what happens. So May is in a little jam here now. So let's see what happens. So let's see if May can get out of this inning with no runs given up here. So here's a pitch, swing and a miss for Arnold. 1 strike. And the Braves this postseason is 8 for 48 with runners in scoring position this postseason. So May, has thrown 12 pitches, comes to a set, delivers the pitch. Okay, we have a grounder to Turner. Turner throws out Arnold, and Ozuna stays put at second. So now it's 1 out. And now coming up to bat is Albies coming up, switch hitter. So he's going to turn around and bat left-handed. And on deck is Swanson. So let's see. 1 out. And here's May. Delivers the pitch. Inside, ball 1. So 1 down. Top of the 5th. So any of you joining this broadcast right now at my stream, the King Leeway and the Dodger Beat. It is 1 out. It's a 1-1 tie with a runner and second. Okay, Nolan, you're back here. No worries. You came back in time when the game is interesting. Had to go to the store. Yeah. So let's see. We have 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. The defensive shift is on. So Seeger is on the other side of second base. Turner shifts over to the shortstop position. Didn't miss much unless you missed Kiki Hernandez tied the game up in the 5th. So it's a 1-1 tie. Okay, so Albie's waiting for May to deliver. 1 ball, 1 strike. And inside almost nailed him, but Albie's got out of the way. So the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And right now, Ozuna is on second. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's see, Dustin May. Okay, so it's fouled away 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Swanson. He's 0 for 2. Yep, Rob, this game is very interesting now with 2 balls, 2 strikes. Whoa, inside pitch, 3 balls, 2 strikes. What's going to happen now? So we have 1 down. So LB's 1 for 3. So Atlanta got Ozuna at second. Okay, May comes to a set. Swing and a miss, Albies. Wow, he swung at ball 4. Now it's 2 outs. So May's trying to get out the gym, and now Swanson is at bat here. Wowzers. That was way inside. Couldn't believe he swung at that. Wow, he swung at ball 4. All right, so now Swanson comes up to bat. There's 2 outs. May has now thrown 19 pitches. So he's going to be pitched, but now we're going to have a mound visit. So Will Smith is talking to him. Wondering if there's going to be a pinch hitter. Oh, okay. Sandoval's on deck. All right, so they're using their mound visit here. And even Pryor came out to talk to Dustin May too. Of course, like what is it in the MLB 04? You make a visit. Negative, positive. Okay, so all of a sudden we went to a commercial break here. So, yep, all of a sudden they went to a commercial. Okay, they're back. Okay, so we have a pinch hitter. So it's Pablo Sandoval. Yay. I ask you every time, King, when are you going to grow your hair like me? It's getting there. It's getting there. Gio in the Philippines just wrapped up. Okay, I didn't get to run over there. So Gio, yeah. Yep, so Gio just wrapped up. Okay. So here is Sandoval coming up to pitch right now. This is his postseason at bat. So there's Sandoval. And he nails him. So now Sandoval, it takes a trip to first with runners on first and second. So let's see if Pache is going to come out. And Dave Roberts said, enough is enough. Bases loaded. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and some of the guys are in the chat are planning a halo jump to get in. Does that sound like a good idea? Yeah. So halo jump, yep. By the way, for Geo, did he go about an hour? Sounds like he went an hour and a half. Yeah, I didn't even know Sandoval was still in the league. Yeah, I'm surprised. Probably a last minute pickup here. So yeah. But going back, so did Geo go an hour and a half? I didn't even check because we have an interesting game going on right now. So, okay. But at least, yeah, the Dodger game keeps going. Yeah. Or Bama, did Gio keep getting the question, when will the Philippines open? Put on a better. Don't know when it is going to open. That's the fun one. All right, so let's see who's going to be coming into the game. So Victor Gonzalez is coming into the game. Yeah. It was a little under 2 hours, I think. Okay. So under 2 hours to hang out with Gio. Yeah. Do you remember the Kung Fu Panda from 10 to 14? Yep. 2, 3 World Series for Sandoval. 3 World Series. Yeah, that was asked a bunch of times. The Philippines. Yep, I'm only 4 hours from there. So we'll see. Okay, so Markakis. Did I screw something up? Yeah, might have took out Swanson. So actually, I need to fix something. Okay, so it should be Markakis coming up to bat. In the Philippines, do they have Los Coyotes, like the kind that can get you across the Rio Grande? That'd be nice. Get on the boat. So, yeah. Not that I know of, but yeah. It's funny now we all want to go to the Philippines. Okay, so 2 outs. Now, Victor Gonzalez is in the game, and it's Charlie Culberson is at bat. So it's not Markakis. What's going on here? Am I screwing up? I need to look at my thing. Those Giants were the worst teams to win titles, but we're lucky. Yeah, they got really lucky to win 3 World Series against the Rangers in 10. Yeah. Or was it against the Rangers again in 12? 14 was against what? Kansas City. Bumgardner. Oh, it's 1-1. I switch over to Fox to watch. Close. Yeah, it's an interesting game right now. Okay, so Victor Gonzalez is pitching to Culberson. So did I miss something here? Okay, so Markakis is out, and now Charlie Culberson's in. Culberson's in the game right now. So here we go, 2 strikes. Culberson fouls it. So Gonzalez has now only thrown a measly 3 pitches. King, do I miss the Philippines? Heck yes. Yes, I do. It's like I miss those islands. Missed the chill part of it. I miss going hanging out at IT Park. I would fly there right now if it was normal. All of us would. 2 strikes. And Culberson and Victor Gonzalez pitches. Culberson strikes out, and the Dodgers get out of the jam, and we're going to the bottom of the 8th. So there we go. Yep. Giants, Tigers. Yep. Tigers had Verlander, Price, and Porcello and lost. That's right. They had 3 good pitchers. Wow. So, yep. So bottom of the 8th. Here we go. So at least the game is moving right along. It's not dragging. So that's a good sign. So we'll have to see how this is going to go down. So interesting. Let's see the Dodgers. Yeah. So the Dodgers, yeah. So now the stats are even. So both the Braves and Dodgers have 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors at all. So yeah, so you got those plays. So there's your scoring plays. Top of the 1st, Friedman hit a home run to right center field, and in the 5th, Enrique Kiki Hernandez homers on a fly ball to left field. So that is your scoring play. Back to the box there. So, yeah. Yep, commercial break. Thanks for that reminder. Yep, no problem. It is time to take a break and mention your sponsors. Yeah, I haven't had to go to the CR yet. But I'll mention one of my sponsors. Here's the sponsor, SGA Nation. So SGA Nation, looking for face mask. There's Marco. There's my buddy Marco. He has the Raider Nation one, and he has all these other ones. So SGA Nation, Vin Scully, Dodger face mask, and Hello Kitty. Yep. And there's Marco's logo. So SGA Nation. Okay. Yep. And did the Dodgers? Yep. They just got out of the jam. Victor Gonzalez struck out Charlie Culberson. So Dodgers are going to the bottom of the 8th. But the best teams not to win the World Series was the Giants in 02. Or is it the Dodgers in 17, 18, and 19? Yeah. So, yeah, the Giants had a 5-0 lead going in the bottom of the 8th against the Angels, and the Angels scored 6 runs in that inning. So, yeah. So that was the Giants' shot. But then Giants finally win 3, so they have 1 more World Series than the Dodgers. They have 7, and we have 6. So this is an actual opportunity to tie the Giants too, just like the Lakers tied the Celtics. Okay, so now Mookie Betts is in the game, is in the leadoff position here. So there's Mookie Betts. So, yep. So Betts is 0 for 3, so you think he might be due for something here. And Mookie Betts fouls it away to count 1 ball, 1 strike. So, yep, we are now in the bottom of the 8th. So it's a 1-1 tie. So we have a 1 ball, 1 strike count for Mookie Betts. Let's go, Mookie. You're due. Let's take the lead. Mookie back swings and misses, and now the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep. Yep, here we go. Mookie in the house. 81 Reds had the best record and didn't make the playoffs. That's right. They didn't. Mookie Betts hits it, a fly ball to right field, and Culberson retires him out. Now it's the 89 A's or the 2001 Mariners. Yeah. So, yeah. But, of course, 89, the A's did. Actually, Oakland won in 89, actually. So, but yeah, in 01, the Mariners were 116-team win. He's out. Yep. And Seeger grounds it to second, and he's out. So there's 2 outs already. Wow, this is not good here. Little Joe Morgan passed away today. Oh, Morgan, those Reds' best team, best infield, or Yankees better in 96, 99, 2000, 2009. Yeah. No, it's the 1981 Dodgers. Yeah, because that season was a little weird because it was like 2 different halves of the season. Yep, rest in peace, Joe Morgan. Yeah, I enjoyed his commentary on ESPN. Oaktown. Oakland was really good too. Okay, now we have Justin Turner. So can Turner hit a home run here? Because both runs were scored by Homer, so it'll be Turner's turn. And inside pitch, ball 1. So Justin Turner. Okay, so Smith is in relief, not Martin. I was like wondering. So Turner's 1 for 3 with a base hit. Turner fouled it away. 1 ball, 1 strike. So I'm almost at 3 hours on this stream. Okay, so Blake training is now warming up. Yep, that is one shaggy beard on Turner. Yes, it is. Okay, the pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. I wonder if we just bring Victor Gonzalez back, I don't know. Because Gonzalez only pitched a few pitches. Not Jansen, please. No, I don't want him out there. Yep, Big Red Machine was pretty good, just not enough pitching. Yeah. So you had, Charlie Hustle and company. All right, so the count's 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the reliever Smith is about to throw his 11th pitch in this inning. So Turner is waiting. And delivers. Turner fouls it away. By the way, I think your TV has a delay. Okay. Usually, if I'm having the TV here is ahead when I watch with my friends, when I'm talking to them. So I don't know, but I'm actually watching on the Korean NBC network. So it's give or take. So 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Turner fouls it away again. So Turner is trying to battle here. So let's see. At bats, 55 at bats, 21 strikeouts, 8 walks, 8 hits for the combine. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay, ball 3. So the count's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yanks with Texas, Cano, Jeter, and Hayward were better than the 81 Dodgers. Won 103 games, but tanked on purpose in the end. Yeah. 1981 was against those Yankees. And Jorge Posada. Yeah, I remember that. Posada. And Justin Turner strikes out to end the 8th. So now it is 1-1. So who comes up and pitches in the ninth? So this is going to be very interesting to see. Let me look at the score sheet here. Oh, I forgot. The relief pitcher's name is Will Smith too. It's been a while. Yeah, because Gonzalez didn't even throw that many pitches. How many did he throw? He threw only 4 pitches. So do we bring Gonzalez back out or do we go another direction here? So, yeah, I'm just curious about how this is going to go. So, yep. So we have a pitching. Oh, Blake is coming in the game. Duh. We bring Blake. And 3 Asians on the 90-09 Yankees was with Godzilla. Hideo Masui, yeah. Hideki, yeah. So, all right. So we have a commercial break going in the top of the 9th. So the game is flowing really quick. So that's a good sign. So I'm 3 minutes from 3 hours on this stream. But tomorrow I got to get up at 6:30 for this stream. And if the Dodgers lose, and expecting the Dodgers to win this thing, this is now going to take 5. So let's see if we can jinx this through. So, okay, so Blake training is coming in to the 9th. So I'm okay with that one. Just hope Blake doesn't give up those runs. Yeah. Commercial break. Promotional considered provided by Martha White Buttermilk Cornbread and Muffin Mix. And the slogan is just add water or milk. Or like that movie Friday, just add some water. So let's see what Blake does here in the top of the 9th. So that would be the interesting part in the top of the 9th. So pitching change. Yep. So, just looking at the stats. So Globe Light Field. Want some buttermilk. Yeah. Yeah, and Scott's wondering, what about the grits? Grits. Making me hungry here for some Southern food there. Okay, so now we're in the top of the 9th. So Blake Tranian coming in. So here we go. And Riley is at bat. He's 0 for 3. Yeah. Fouled away. You can't have cereal and no milk. That's like having Kool-Aid and no sugar. Yeah. Or remember Chris Tucker said, dang, you guys never have 2 things that match. No sugar for punch, no milk for cereal. Okay, Riley fouls it away. We have 2 strikes. And that will make you lactose intolerant. Who had the best pitching to win the World Series? Dodgers, Yankees, Red Sox. So that's tough. My preference is extra lactose and gluten. Yeah. Okay, counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here is the pitch here for Tranian. Ball is going deep. And it is gone. Riley hits a home run. Oh, no. Is this time to play Monday quarterback? Why did you bring in Tranian? So now the Atlanta Braves take a 2-1 lead. Yeah. Yeah. So makes it gassy. Scott B, I'm at a grit deficit tonight. Well, now we got a one on top of that. Dodgers have a 1-run deficit, 2-1. So, all right, let's keep this to 1 run, and we're going to have to score 2 runs tonight. Yep, your Braves are looking good. Thing is, the way the Dodgers will win is if you give me the Xbox controls in the bottom of the ninth, I'll come back and win it. I'll make sure I come back and win it. But I don't have that kind of power today. Jeez. So Acuna is coming up to bat, Ronald Acuna Jr. But hey, it happens. I don't underestimate these Braves. They're pretty good. Yeah, that was a fat, juicy pitch. Okay, so let's just get out of this with a 1-run deficit. So this is not the time to pout about it. This time to get it done. Oh no, let's not play Monday quarterback. And the closer is warming up. So Dodgers brought in Jansen. Last year's Kelly, now training. I think Jansen might have messed that one up too. So we'll see what happens. We'll play Monday night. We'll play Monday quarterback after the game if the Dodgers lose. Okay, here we go. Training throws another one in the dirt. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Cunha is 0 for 4. Training has thrown 10 pitches. So that's why I don't underestimate these Braves. So, yep. So let's just get through with minimal damage control. And now Kuna hits one past Turner, and he's going to get a double. So now Acuna's aboard on second, so no outs. So not looking too bright for the Dodgers right now. So what is Roberts going to do here? So Training still has to pitch to one more batter. So now Freddie Freeman's coming up. Yep, we're going to have to walk it off. Yep. But let's keep this damage down to 1 run. Let's not put ourselves any more in the hole here. And you got Freddie Freeman coming up, who's homered. So first pitch is a strike. Yep, so it's 2-1. Yeah, ATLians now. Right now it's looking good for ATL. So let's get Friedman. Let's get out of this inning. Let's keep the damage to a minimum. And Bellinger comes back, catches it in center, and Acuna goes to third. So it's 1 out with a runner on third. So looking good there for Atlanta. Not looking good for the Dodgers, but let's get out of this inning there. Azuna. Damn, that would have been a home run at Dodger Stadium because Dodger Stadium is only 400 feet. Yeah. Yep. So that's no out. So we got 1 out now. So Azuna's 1 for 4 with a double. So let's keep this pitch low so Zuna doesn't hit a fly ball again and sacrifices Acuna home. So the shift is on, 1 out. So Kiki Hernandez is on the left field side of second base. And it's fouled away. So Trainian's ahead, 2 strikes. So 1 out. And tomorrow we have Clayton Kershaw pitching. So pitch is low. Nope, he didn't go. Okay, so 1 out. In the top of the ninth, the Braves scored a run on a home run from Riley. And Acuna is at third, 1 out. Acuna doubled. And then he made it to third on the sacrifice. And the pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Ozuna waits here. So Mark Malone's closer is warming up. Okay, another low pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Treinen has thrown 18 pitches in this inning. So on deck is Arnold. One down. And let's pitch. And fouled away from Ozuna. So 2-1 Atlanta. So let's see how this goes here. So Trainian delivers. And a base hit. And now the Braves take a 3-1 lead. And Azuna's at first. Yep, stuck. Good morning here. Good morning. My favorite team playing, my least favorite team. Yep. And now the Braves have scored 2 runs in the top of the ninth to take a 3-1 lead. So Trainian is gone, and it's now a call to the bullpen. So not looking good. So the Dodgers are really going to need to rally in the bottom half of the ninth here, or else it's going to be a 1-0 lead for, the Braves there. So it's going to be interesting. So, but at least I think we have the order coming up. So 1 down. So let's see who is coming into the game now. So Blake is out. I'm going to refresh this. Okay, so who's the starting pitcher coming in? And let's look at the plays. So in the top of the Austin Riley homered on a line drive to have a 2-1. And Marcell Ozuna singles on a line drive to bet. So Ronald Acuna scores. So it is 3-1 Braves. And we have 1 out in the top of the ninth. So the Braves have 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. So, yep. So we'll see how this one plays out. So it's not looking good for our boys in blue. But we got to get out of this top of the half of the ninth with minimal damage. So it's 1 out. And so Zuna's So we have Arnaud, Elbies, and Swanson coming up for the still in this top of the ninth jam here. So let's see what happens. All right, so coming in will be Jake McGee. So McGee will come in, left-handed pitcher. So McGee will come on in and try to get the Dodgers out of this jam. So let's see how this is going to play out. This is going to be a tough series for the Dodgers. Yeah, I don't underestimate Atlanta. I don't underestimate it all because they do have some pitching. And they have been well rested just like the Dodgers have been. So, okay, so Travis d'Arnaud is coming up to bat. We have one out, and McGee got the first strike. Pitch on him. So one out. So let's come to a set here. Deliver. Fouled away. So 2 strikes for Arnaud. So looks like I got to keep doing this all the way till Saturday. And maybe Sunday. And maybe through next Monday if this goes 7. So 2 strikes. And delivers. And we have a pop fly to Seeger. Seeger gets under it. So d'Arnaud is retired. We have 2 outs. And now we have Albies coming up at second, switch hitter. So they'll turn him out to right. So it takes him away from his natural batting there. Chargers and Saints is going to overtime. Wow, okay. Mine's me. How's my fantasy football doing? Let's see. I have Drew Brees as my quarterback. So, yep. So, wow. So, let's see how my fantasy team is going for the time being. So, let's see. Chargers. Okay, Drew's giving me 20 fantasy points. He's thrown almost 300 yards for a touchdown. Okay, so we have 2 strikes to LB. So McGee is ahead in the count. Let's see if I beat my friend. Beat one of the guys. Dang, I'm losing by 4 points. Oh, but I got Buffalo's defense tomorrow. Kamaras. So I need some defensive help from Buffalo. Okay, so LB pops it deep. Gone. 2-run homer. The Braves, and the Braves are up 5-1. So what is going on here? 5-1. So the Braves have now put up a 4 spot in the top of the 9th. And the Braves have taken a 4-run lead. Not good for our Dodgers. So it's going to be really tough in the bottom half of the 9th to come back. So, yep, this is going to be a heck of a series. This series is going to probably go a while. So now Swanson is in the game. So Swanson. So there's 2 outs. And the pitch is low, 2 balls. Yeah, you got your rally cap on. Yep, we got to rally it. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, but we'll see what happens. But Braves are now up 5-1. And ball goes into the stands. So it's still 2 balls, 1 strike. So Swanson. Jeez. Okay, so Saints. I need the Saints to win. I want Lux to kick that field goal. I'll be 1 point behind on the fantasy team. Okay, so out of the way, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So McGee has thrown 10 pitches. So now the Braves are up 5-1. Jeez. And the Braves this innings are 4 for 5 with 2 outs and on 0-2 counts. And the Dodgers finally get out of this inning. So now we are going to the bottom of the 9th. So the Dodgers are down 5-1. So, yep. So now we got our work cut out for us. So coming up to bat will be Max Muncy, Will Smith, and Cody Bellinger. So need to get something going. So yeah. So we have the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Yeah, it's okay. Hi, Dennis. Welcome. So your Braves are looking good. So this is going to be a slug it out series. So, yep. So I don't underestimate Atlanta at all. So it's going to be a nice series now. This is going to be a slug it out. So this is going to probably take 6 or 7. And then probably on the other side, Tampa Bay and Yankees might go a while too. If Houston, Tampa Bay, Houston Astros. So if the Astros decide to make a run, so we have Tampa Bay on the ALCI up 2-0. So and then the Braves are 3 outs away from going up 1-0. So see what happens, but your closer's pretty good. So, but we'll see. This is going to be a long week. So finally, it's going to be a fun series to watch. So tomorrow we got Kershaw to combat the possible 1-0 deficit. Yeah. No, this is going to be probably 6 or 7 games, Dennis. It's going to be because, because your pitching is as comparable to the Dodgers. And right now, today, they're much better today, especially with the bullpen. So, yep. So it's going to be interesting to see how this series goes. Yeah, and your closer coming in, Bart coming in. It's tough to get anything off of him. All right, so now we're in the bottom of the 9th. So we have Max Muncy in there. So late pit. Yep. So Malkin. So Max is 0 for 2. And the first pitch for a strike. Yeah, so. So I have one strike here. So not a safe situation. Muncy grounds out, and there's tired. There's one away. So Dodgers. Yep, not looking good. Haven't been able to get anything going today. And Will Smith is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. So down to our last 2 outs. Yep. And here's the pitch. High, ball 1. So tomorrow we got Clayton Kershaw. So let's see the Saints. Okay, so counts 1 ball, 1 strike. And Smith grounds it to third, and Sandoval throws him out, and there is 2 down, and the Dodgers are down to their last out. So Cody Bellinger will finish it out. Yeah, Astros getting swept by the Rays. Poor Dusty. Stein stealing not working. Yeah. Yeah, a little behind me tonight. Yeah. I'm even seeing what's going on with the Saints here, because I got Drew Brees on my fantasy football team. Okay, Bellinger takes a strike. So we're about to get this wrapped up. Bellinger fouls down to the last strike. So this is going to be a tough one for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers, 1 strike away. So right now it's just not our night. And Atlanta did what I had to do. So we'll have to come back tomorrow and see what we can do with Kershaw on the mound. I'd like to give me the Xbox controls right now. Yeah. Yeah, you missed it, Bama. You missed the 2 home runs in the top of the 9th. So, yep. So let's see how the Monday quarterback postgame will be with Roberts today. Well, it's only game 1, so it's still a marathon. Okay, Bellinger grounds out, and that ends game 1. So the Braves take the first game of the series. So game 1, first round goes to the Braves, and tomorrow, yep, our best bullpen did not show up tonight. So let's see how the Monday quarterback post game goes. So Roberts will have to answer to it. Good things it's not a best of 1 series. Yep. So it's going to be slug it out. So this is going to now become a pretty good series. So I think it's going to go. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I turn on the game fired up. Kershaw is going to be rough. So, yeah. Nope, but Kershaw needs to come and even it up. If not, going down 2-0 to you guys, the Braves, is not going to be good, because you still got a solid pitching staff. So I don't underestimate the Braves. So, yeah. So just got to go in with it. All right. So that was fun to sit through. Well, not fun for the Dodgers to win, but fun for you Brave fans that won it. But overall, it was fun hanging out with all of you. We'll do it again tomorrow. So the game tomorrow is at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. East Coast. And for me, it'll be 7 o'clock in the morning here in South Korea. All right. So all of you, thank you for showing up to this watch along party for the NLCS Game 1. So, yep, we will do this again tomorrow. So it'll be daytime for you guys. So that will be kind of fun. Yep. And Kershaw can't have a choke this year. Good day. Might miss tomorrow's, okay, because it's a different time zone game. So now, and let's see if, Tampa Bay can do it. All right, good night. Yep. And for you, yep, go Braves. For me, go Dodgers. So, yep, it was fun until the 9th inning later. Yeah. All right. So take care. Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.